sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. DeAndre Carter on the return, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. First play of the game, first throw of the game. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Flacco. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
This play is actually really well defended here, but I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Now Flacco. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
The motion man is Johnson. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Here's Flacco to throw. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Cleveland. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Dolphins 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. shotgun snap for Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Miami.
Again, it's Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Hill brought in motion. Tua gonna give it to Achane. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
First and 10. Throwing, Flacco. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So after 1, it's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Flacco to throw. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Right back to Jeudy. He's got it again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And good hard running will get him down close to a 1st down. Might be a yard short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. To throw is Flacco. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. This one complete to Washington. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Tua. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Hill brought in motion. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Tua. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing again, it's Tua. And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Flacco. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Flacco. Here's a screen set up for 4. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. 3rd and long. They'll run with 4. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. So on 4th down, the lefty Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. Malik Washington deep for Miami. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. 2 and out on 1st down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Dolphins nothing.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. This one caught by Waller. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When we met with him during the week, how did he describe himself to us, Mike? He said, I feel like I'm a student of the game. I feel like that's my advantage over my opponent. And as this game's unfolded, it's pretty clear to see why.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. On the return, it's Carter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Flacco to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Now Flacco. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day. Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing, Flacco. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Washington now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Hill brought in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Man in motion here is Washington. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Man in motion here is Washington. Here's Achane to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Hill brought in motion. Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the ground, this is 4. And he's got 1st down yardage. Bring it out to the 24.
7-yard gain. And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's 4. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run once more with 4. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Flacco. Open man, and that's Tillman. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They give it, and it's 4. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The motion man is Johnson. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first down. It's 4. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Browns. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.